back to an episode of Hostile Survival. Today we return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and today we got an absolutely amazing raid lined up for y'all. But first things first, boom! Take a peek at this that you are seeing right here. This is from earlier today, the Thursday development section posted with the caption, "Your home base stays with you all the way through your journey of survival, from the first timid steps into epic wins, but it could serve more ways for you than just as a place for stocking your items and loot. The drawing board will help to unlock its potential." This is like one of the most vague, I think, under development sections we have had in a while. In case you guys are not aware, every Thursday Kafir posts an under development section, which is something coming to the future of last day on Earth, usually within like relatively the near-ish future, not like super far out. Obviously it's something that they are actively working on, as we can see literally the products of that work, which is at least some of these concept drawings of what it looks like. Now it appears like it's going to be some sort of a structure that you're going to be able to place and build at some point, and by the description of it, it's going to do something new at your base. They are so vague at it though, but they say that this is going to make your base more than just stocking items and loot. But that's where things just get interesting. Like, what else could a base really do? Like, the drawing board will help to unlock its potential. It's going to unlock some sort of potential with your base. Like, could this potentially be where you are able to, like, maybe a whole new level of base building will be coming to the future of Last Day on Earth? Or perhaps this is actually something that will be present with the Outpost. As you know, the Outpost, which is going to be coming with that Settlers/Outpost update in the future of the roadmap. It is one of the, I believe, like next, because the next update we can expect is the Basement Dungeon update, and then after that, I believe the next single player update that we are expecting is actually going to be that Settlers/Outpost update. So perhaps with its timing, this is something to do with that, and maybe you'll be able to like draw up new buildings. Like, maybe this is how you can actually research and find out and like upgrade some of the buildings that will be available over at your at the Outpost, which is going to serve as a kind of like secondary base kind of somewhere out there. And with what we know from it so far, some of the concept art, some of the sketches, it does appear that it is going to be a rundown army base at first that we come across and actually get to like actively repair, which is really freaking cool. So perhaps this drawing board is how we can actually like find certain structures and like build things for that Outpost. Like that makes the most sense to me, because like those, like the types of structures that's going to have appear to be much more complex than what our base holds. But I don't know, they make it sound as if this is going to be specifically for our home base. Maybe they just mean since the Outpost is kind of going to serve as a home base kind of away from home, that this could be working with that. Or I mean, I think what this kind of reminds me of too, if it could be at our own home base, is I think this is how we're going to find out and research like new buildings, new recipes, new something. Like, it looks like there are active blueprints on there, and I've actually seen something like this in games like Rust, where they have like a blueprint table and you can actually like research things. Like over there, those kind of like items where I think you could like research like AKs and how to craft them, for example. But this does appear like very research heavy, like all these different like drawings and sketches and stuff. So I believe what it's going to do is that somehow, in some way, shape, or form, we need to like research something new. This table will allow us to do that research, and we likely need to like spend certain parts, like put in certain types of materials to research that type of stuff. Now exactly what it will be, I gotta say, like, I'm a bit stumped by it. Like I'm saying, I'm kind of leaning towards that Outpost stuff, but it's just kind of, they make it seem like it's gonna be something at home base. And if it's at home base, I'm pretty stumped with what new functionality they could add to our home base, you know, except maybe like more advanced defenses. That's probably like the main thing that pops to mind, or maybe like more like production facilities. Maybe we'll be able to like kind of turn our base into like a factory of some sorts, but instead of just like workbenches, we could like have legitimate like automation going on, maybe with the Settlers coming in the future. But I don't know, this is definitely something interesting, and one of the few times I've been like relatively stumped as to like what exactly it could be. Like I'm saying, it's most likely going to be some sort of a research that we need to do. Potentially we need to find blueprints, and then like we bring them to this table and we could like redeem the blueprints. Maybe this table has all the blueprints and we just need to put in the materials to research the stuff. Whatever it is, it does appear like we are going to be using this thing to research things. Exactly what those things that we research will be is a bit mysterious, if you ask me. But with that said and with that done, that's gonna wrap it up for the information coming at you guys today. Absolutely cannot wait to hear what you guys got to say about this one in that comment section down below, because Like, I genuinely, I need to hear some brainstorming from you guys, because just like, if this is at our home base, like if it's at the Outpost, it makes a lot of sense to me. But like, what new stuff could be added to our home base, you know? Like, maybe this is where we like learn some more advanced tables. Like, maybe this is how we could learn things like some of the more advanced stuff over here, like potentially that's not advanced at all, the repair station, for example. Maybe it's how we learn the zombie truck, you know? Like, I don't know what else they could really add to the home base. So let me know what you guys think in that comment section down below. Absolutely would love to hear your guys' thoughts around this type of jazz, and hopefully we could come to some of super dope hypothesi down there, and hopefully crack the code a little bit before the code is meant to be cracked, and spread some vitamin B. Because, as we know, this fan-freaking-tastic community here at the Snipe Gang is pretty dang good at cracking the codes of the future. And we have, seriously, like sometimes when we have previewed some stuff that's been kind of vague, like, I've seen you guys in that comment section down below absolutely nail what it end up being in the future. So, very much so looking forward to what you guys got to say. Let me know in that comment section down below. And a reminder that that comment is going to put you 1/3 of the way into the weekly $12 at your Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, that will enter you in on today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter in on every single Last Day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick random video for the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be winner for the week. And we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell to stay up to date with every single video. Y'all can enter in on for that weekly giveaway, not to mention all the dope survival games going up on the channel as well that you should definitely give a look in case you have not already. 7 Days to Die, Frostborn, Durango Wildlands, to name just a few. And hello, slight detour, rest stop, always worth it. But we got a ton of awesome series going on, like Wasteland Survival, Westland Survival just got a dope update. Like, like, it's been a while since I felt like this, but we've been swamped with some good content lately, and we are putting up tons of awesomeness on the channel. So definitely get some of the other videos a look, and you might come across some series that you genuinely do rather enjoy. Now, here's the thing. I kind of decked out my shotgun for once in my life to be, it's like, you know, I thought, hey, let's bring out the raiding shotgun for once. Silenced, light handguard, yeah. That was a mistake, because now the chopper event appears. Yo, I'm gonna have to ask y'all to leave because your boy has got to spread a little bit of that pistol drizzle. Back it up. Is you seriously trying to sledgehammer me? I got pistol drizzle. I got shotgun rain. I ain't scared of no goddamn sledgehammer there, Shoney Jim Bob. But let's not forget that notification bell is also going to be a great way to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest of Last Day on Earth information. As soon as any type of new info does come out, we are spreading it to you guys' eyes and ears absolutely ASAP, making sure you are aware of what is going on, of what is good, and of what is coming into the future of Last Day on Earth, what to expect within the future updates, you know, kind of breakdowns of those features, what can be expected in those updates, when the updates can be expected, and just overall staying in the loop, staying in the know-how with what is coming to the future of Last Day on Earth. And oh, we are also bringing in some really good stuff. Dude, I love when I come across a fully modded gun in one of these chopper events, man. And pantalones. That, lads and lasses, is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna hydrate, and I'm gonna use this so we can actually go and siphon some gas and be a little bit productive, because another bonus about the chopper events, it is a great way of picking up gas. Especially since you need to use gas. You need to drive your chopper to get to one of these events in the first place, and then the event kind of refunds. You can see a little bit of that rebate with the chopper if you have some of these empty water bottles. And oftentimes some of the people you got to kill will have water on them that you can just drink up and then just kind of use for siphoning. So big win-wins, and definitely what I like to see. But as soon as any type of new update does come out as well, that notification bell is going to be super handy, because, well, you guys are going to know as soon as that new update does come out. You guys are going to know exactly what that new update holds. We're going to be showing it off in game, how to get it, especially if it's something that's a little bit on the harder side, you know, something that might not be the easiest thing to attain. It doesn't matter how hard it is, doesn't matter how much of our own loot we got to blow through, even if we got to drop some dollar reduce out of my most likely tearing up wallets. Even if we got to do that, I'm more than happy to do it and have a fan-freaking-tastic time all throughout, so we could show off every single little new thing that does come, and especially with like that Outpost update coming down the line with the settlers. Like, boys, I am willing to go ham, egg, and cheese to make it the best base possible and show you guys exactly how crazy things can get if you do stretch them to the max, because that's always what we're trying to do, just do absolutely everything that we can, and of course have a fan-freaking-tastic time while doing so. I'm gonna leave that one spring behind. I don't need to bring like one spring, and then The gas mask I will bring in exchange. I need to put one med kit there. I put gas mask into there, and there we are good to go. We take the chopper, we go drop these things off back at base. I'm not trying to raid another person's base with a, well, full inventory. Usually good things do not come of that, but good things are going to be coming out of those future updates, so definitely make sure you guys stay in the loop with that, because it's been quite a bit since our latest update, which means there's most likely an update rather close on the horizon, and we all know that by the looks of it, it will be that basement/dungeon update. Now, let me just say, that is gonna be some sort of like randomly generated type of dungeon underground of varying difficulty with the potentially we still gotta wait to see, but they have been teasing this new boss, this minor boss, and we do know, by the way, that these basement dungeons are going to have tunnels within them. They're not going to be totally shelters, right? Like kind of Fallout shelters, but they will also have a, like, you know, cave, like a tunnel component to it. And, well, miners are very good at tunneling. For snaps, it makes quite a lot of sense for that boss to be down there. So crazy things to come, new bosses, new anything, you name it. We're gonna be tackling them. But right now, we got a base raid we gotta tackle. So let's put this stuff away and let's get ready for the raid. And without further ado, we're looking as ready as can be. Doesn't matter what event pops up, because guess what? The chopper event is probably one of, if not the only events that I was potentially planning on derailing the raid by a little bit. So given the fact that, yo, that gas has got to go into there. There we go. I'll put those empty water bottles into the fridge. Not the fridge. The water thingy-mabob that collects water. This thing, the rain catcher. Let's catch all that we can into those empty bottles, and let's go out on this raid being the smelly boys that we were meant to be. We gotta hop on the chopper. We got everything we need. Couple of hatchets, plenty of hatchets, and plenty of C4 for what we are looking to do. And like I was saying earlier, this is a pretty nifty raid we have come across, lads and lassies. You are going to be happy campers once you see what we have in store for thee. A little lad known as someone. Let me just say, this someone lad or lassie, who knows? It's just someone. That's all we know. It's a good raid. This is actually a revenge raid, by the way, that we got from our one skull. Bless up that we managed to have such great luck. And I don't know what it is, man. Revenge raids, they're always kind to me. And this one is no exception. We do need to utilize one of those C4, go knock knock, party o'clock, into the main section of this base, at least to my knowledge. I don't think that there is any wooden portion we can break into, as much as I would love that. That is unfortunately, most likely, not going to happen. But what is going to happen is a lot of god darn good loot. We need to bring these, by the way, because we do plan on breaking into some level 2 wooden walls at certain points. That is an issue that is going to come across the future, but it's an issue that we came prepared for to deal with. Bada bing, bada boom. We dealt with that wall, and that's just the way we're going to be dealing with every roadblock that comes along the way. But check it out. No roadblocks in between us and the first chest of much great happiness. We got ourselves a minigun, shotgun, rain, Kalashnikov 47, M16, bunker Zulu card, if I cared. Oh, well, plenty of bullets to spread into you lads and lassies. Okay, hold on. A little bit of shotgun rain we could spread too. Oh, what's up, fast biter? Shotgun rain to 1, shotgun rain to 2, and plenty of shotgun rain coming to you. Now, we do need to break into some of these other side sections because they can be broken into with literally just a hatchet. There's quite a little bit of this base that is, oh baby, big hits. I was hoping you might be able to get like another one off there, put a couple bullets into you, and finish the job. But yeah, as you guys saw just from here, good stuff, good stuff. We got some of those car air filters. Oh, we also got a flare gun up on this rack, by the way, which is not too shabby. The flare gun is not the most common weapon. It's a little bit, I'm not going to say rare, but on the rarer side. I think that might be a good way of putting things. But check it out. Things get even sweeter. This trunk over here, I don't know what it is. It's base and trunks. That's a dynamic duo. That's a power combo. Because it's loaded with all these tickets. 100, almost nearly 200 yellow tickets. Over 200 green tickets, 3 red tickets. Don't care about those as much. Actually, I kind of love red tickets. I might be willing to make a little bit of room for that. We'll see. The rest of these chests, I don't believe are super ridiculous. I do think the other best chests actually come into play once we start breaking into some of these. Get out of here, Rock. I don't want to pick you up. I literally cannot pick you up. Let's break into this wall. This should open up a new section that we were talking about with a couple of new trunks for us to break into. We got 3 in those corners. Nothing in the 4th corner. Feels bad to be that corner, I guess. And then there's also this little room that we want to break into. I don't want to start chopping the tree. Woohoo! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Did not want to accidentally start chopping into that. We have broken into here. And we have broken into sadness. Well, we played ourselves. Well, it's alright. As you guys can see, we have, with inexplicable evidence, proved that that room is empty. Although emptiness might as well be sadness to the raid and lootaholic known as Papa Star. God dang it, Bobby, why you gotta do this to me? I'm gonna spread some shotgun raid. Oh, I gotta grieve. This is how I grieve. By spreading my favorite weapon all over the enemies who dare come stop me. God dang it, though. I wish this fully modded M16 had better recoil control. I've been spoiled by our fully modded Mini Uzi and fully modded AK. It's a default max mod M16 since we never really invested into the mods for that. It is not as dope as some of its predecessors. Now here's problem. We don't have iron hatchet to break into here. That's okay though, because I believe the best things to my knowledge. We could also potentially, if we had another C4 break into there, but that just makes this raid twice as expensive. And as you guys are seeing, like, we're filling up our inventory just fine with some of the stuff that we're getting, so I think we might try to break through the rest of these chests. And there are still those northern chests that we got to break into in that little side section room. First things first though, we just want to put away the valuables, which there are many of. I like what I see. We're gonna save that C4 for another day. Put away them yeller tickets, and we'll see what else we can pick up with what is available to us. Anything else left in this chest? I think we got mainly. I mean, I'll take the Bunker Zulu card for now. For now, you know, we'll see. Maybe my mind will change. Who knows? Who knows? I'm flexible. I'm flexible like that. I'm not flexible IRL. You know, I don't know if I could touch my toes. Actually, maybe I can. I don't know. I haven't tried touching my toes lately, alright? I ain't done no toe stretches. Alright, I'm sorry. I've been slacking on the toe stretches. Ooh, piece of candy. We just got that thing back. Let's go. Alright, boys and girls. Actually, I was able to bless up in the depths of the inbox, come across some iron hatchets we have from old openings. And hello, I like what I see there. But some iron hatchets we have from some old openings that we never redeemed. So bless up for that. Those actually came in like strangely clutch. Shouts out to that. So we do have 1 iron hatchet at our disposal that we could utilize to break into this. My tongue got all sorts of twisted for no reason whatsoever, but we do have that available to us to break into shotgun rain. That room over there, and that is exactly, god dang it, what we will be doing after we take down these schmucks right here. 1 toxic abomination to go, and this will free up, by the way, another inventory slot, because where the shotgun was before our M16 that we recovered from the revenge part of this raid is now. But alright. We should be able to break into this room just for the sake of breaking into it and making sure that it is indeed empty. And yeah, okay, so it is empty. Curiosity killed the cat, and curiosity also, there's no cat in this situation, but there is noise, and curiosity did hurt the noise meter. Once we break into these 2 chests, things are gonna go, ooh, we got chests. Chestception, baby. Once we break into these 2 chests, though, things are gonna go south. It's not going to be good. We don't have a lot more noise to play with. As soon as we break into the first one, things are going to start hitting the fan. I'll start actually picking up some of this other stuff here that is kind of decent, but I mean, there's other things we got to pick up. So I'll honestly say auf Wiedersehen to y'all for the sake of it. I'll pick up some goddamn wheels. These wheels could be immensely valuable for my ATV. Except the ATV partial building, I've already invested. Holy guacamole, this man's invested quite a bit himself. But for my ATV, I already have all the ATV wheels in there, so who knows when that's gonna come in handy. But you never know. Those wheels, maybe we'll need to craft up another ATV at some point. Maybe we'll have a miniature ATV inside of our ATV. Maybe ATVception will be a thing. I don't know. Yo! We gotta go back and get that freaking hatchet. I was not expecting that to happen. Well, speak of the devil. At least this didn't happen. At least we didn't break into 1 chest and then realize we would need this hatchet back to break into the second one. Low-key, kind of perfect timing. That should be plenty of durability to get those 2 necessary chops off, and then, oh baby, the going is going to get fun. So hope you guys are ready for the nuttiness, for the nuttitude. Oh baby, please give me the goods. You have nothing. Please, chest number 2. Give me the goods. Okay, you have some things. I like this. I will pick up those. And... oh, noises! It is the big one! No! I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. 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 Get out of here, big one. I don't want to be dealing with you. I've seen plenty of your mug before. That ugly mug of yours. All right, listen. Don't want to deal with it. But what I do want to deal with is the loot from this raid and putting it away into our base. If only we had that design table or whatever, we could put it to use to a whole nother degree, maybe unlock some blueprints. But that's something that's going to be coming in the future. That's something that we will be keeping you guys in the loop on. Absolutely no need to worry about. And as soon as the update itself comes out, we're going to be getting to the bottom of whatever. Ah! Get out of your toxic spitter. Whatever. Ah! Get out of your fast biter. Whatever. Get out of your fast biter. I know I smell bad, but like, come on now. You don't need to be swarming me from all over. There we go. Unless a toxic spitter decides to YOLO run at me from like a cross-country road trip away. All right, baby. No way, me, 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 no way. I mean, that's kind of okay. Could be better, but I will take it and leave you behind. I have 50 million of you, and I'm starving to death. But that's gonna go ahead and start wrapping it up for this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one. I'll talk to you next one. See ya.